Hi folks, welcome back to Hanbleceya Ranch. I'm Jason. My wife Jen, she's in the cabin. Today's a huge day for us. Long time waiting for this day. So I got to get in here. We're going to get this tractor warmed up. And we're going to take a ride to the other side of the yard. We got to collect, well, first we have to put the forks on. Right now I've got the bucket. And then we got to get some lumber loaded up. Get a couple tools, and then we're heading down the road because today we're getting our chicken coop. So this is the new chicken coop. The coop itself is just sitting on the ground, but I have to shovel out all the old wood chips because I got to see what else is attached to the bottom here. My goal here today is to get this thing cleaned up, get it on the trailer, and get it back to the homestead. But there's a lot of work involved though. That's the thing about these chickens, they keep paying even after they're gone. Yeah. You want to go empty that and then... Okay. Get you one more scoop. So I think, looking at this, I think I'll be able to shore it up once it's on the trailer. I want to put another 2x4 at the bottom, all the way, and then along the sides and the back, kind of shore up the foundation. go. Now, still needed a way further. I need to tip this building up like this quite a bit. Right under it. We get that thing underneath it. Okay, so now that we've got it broken free from the ground, the next step is we're going to take some lumber. We're going to shore up the sides. We're going to shore up the back, and then throw a 2x4 up front. I'm going to bring my tractor next to the front, get underneath that 2x4. Then we're going to lift this building up so we can put that trailer underneath it. So let's give it a shot. For the record, I have no idea if it's going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. All right, so we've got the building all secured. We added supports on both sides, and then we also added them to the back here as well. Really the next step now is what we're going to do is we're going to put a tractor on each side. I'll show you here. So we're going to put a tractor on this side and a tractor on that side, and we're going to lift the building up. And then I will come in and try and push this trailer underneath it. We don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot and see what happens.
Sounds like someone's coming down the road.
All right, so now that we have the chicken coop here on the homestead, the next step for me, now I've already assessed the base, and there is some areas that I need to fix, so we're gonna do that, and then put some boards up along the sides, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here as we start doing it. We need to really shore this building up. Structurally, it is in good condition, but there are a few things that we're gonna have to fix. So that's really the next step. And then we'll see where we're at. So let's get started. Okay, so what we did is add a 2x6 on the bottom of the front where the door will be. And then we also had to cut that piece out and put new pieces in. And then the bottom here on the whole back section I had to redo, take it apart, re-fasten it, all of this as well. And then on the back here we've got a 2x6 that we've added for stability. And we have these 2x4s here, one there, and we put those there again just to keep the walls stable. And then we also attached these posts in here to the 2x4s as well. So I think it's a lot stronger. And when we go to actually drop this where it's going, we're going to leave these supports here in place so that the thing doesn't kind of tweak on us. So, you excited?
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. All right, so now let's take a look at what we're doing over here. So right behind me here, we've got a kind of a moat around a little piece of land here. And the reason we've got that is because this is where our chicken coop is going. So the reason we have this trench all the way around is simply so that we can lay fencing in the ground to prevent critters from climbing or from digging into underneath the fencing to get our chickens. Now, we have all kinds of predators here that want to get into the chicken coop. We don't want that to happen. And so what we're going to be using is some 2-inch chicken wire. We're going to be running 2 layers of this in the trenches all the way around. But because we do have more winter prep that needs to take place, all I want to do right now is just get this front section done, backfill it, and get it prepped so that I have a way to bring the chicken coop onto the pad here. All right, so basically we have just now backfilled just this front section because this is how we're going to be bringing our chicken coop in. So I needed to be able to drive over something. So this is going to work out perfect, I think. But if we have to make some changes to it, we will once we get the chicken coop here. Again, the reason we're burying this fencing the way we are is simply to help protect the chickens from critters. Most of the big predators stay away because of the dogs, but you know, we're not going to be watching this thing, you know, at night, and we wanted to make sure that we protected them as best we could, and the fencing is going to will hopefully do that. So a few days ago we went ahead and installed the fencing on this side. It is now buried, so you can kind of see the fencing there. This will actually get attached to the building. We're going to do the same on the sides, but what we need to do right now is we have to lay fencing here and then backfill this so that I can drive the tractor straight through. So that's what we're going to work on now. Okay, so now that we have the fence doubled up in our trench, now I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the tractor from the chicken coop. I'm going to bring the tractor to the other side here, and we're going to backfill this. All right, folks, this is the moment we have been waiting for, and it's also the most important one and the sketchiest. So we're gonna try to drive this, we're gonna drive it up. This is a tilt trailer, so once we get the back where we think we want it, we're gonna release this tilt, and then Jen is gonna drive the tractor very slowly forward while I kind of help set it down into place. We'll see what happens. We have no idea how this is gonna go. It should be interesting to say the least. You ready?
Especially with me driving the tractor.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's give it a shot.